Alrighty, yo, what's going on, everybody? It's your boy, Mr. DDG94, back with another reaction video. Today, we finna react to the only 11 hip hop albums to go diamond. The only 11. There's only 11 hip hop albums that went diamond. Off rip, Tupac, All Eyes on Me, Tupac Greatest Hits, Eminem in his prime, Country Grammar. I know Biggie got one. Outkast got one for Love and Below. And Speaker Box, I know they went diamond for that. I can't think of the other ones though. But without further ado, man, let's get right into it.
In the history of hip-hop, there have only been 11 hip-hop albums to go diamond. We know what you're thinking. 11 albums? Based on RIAA certification, only 11 hip-hop albums have sold 10 million or more copies in the US alone. No worldwide sales are counted for RIAA diamond certification. Now that we're clear on what RIAA diamond certification is, let's get into the 11 hip-hop albums to go diamond. The Eminem Show, released on May 26, 2002, is Eminem's fourth studio album. It features from D12, Dr. Dre, Nate Dogg, and Obi Trice. The album debuted at number 1. Some of the most notable songs from the Eminem Show are Cleaning Out My Closet, Superman, Sing for the Moment, Without Me, and Till I Collapse. In 2002, The Eminem Show was the best-selling album in the US, and it was also the best-selling album in the world. The Eminem Show is also the best-selling hip-hop album in music history. The Eminem Show is RIAA certified diamond and has worldwide sales of 27 million records sold. All Eyes on Me. On February 13th, 1996, Tupac's fourth studio album, All Eyes on Me, was released on Death Row Records. The album sold 556,000 copies in its first week of release. It featured guest appearances from many artists that include Snoop Dogg, Dr. Dre, Casey and JoJo, The Outlaws, Kurupt, Nate Dogg, and others. Tupac's All Eyes on Me immediately received critical praise, and it is ranked to be one of the greatest hip-hop albums of all time. It features singles that include How Do You Want It, California Love, Two of America's Most Wanted, and I Ain't Mad At Ya. All Eyes on Me was a double album, and it has been certified diamond by the RIAA. The album shipped over 5 million copies. The RIAA counts each disc in the double album as a separate unit for certification. Life After Death. Life After Death was Biggie's second and final studio album. It was released on March 25th, 1997, 16 days after his passing. It was released on Bad Boy and Arista Records. Life After Death is consensually ranked as one of the greatest rap albums of all time. On its first week of release, it sold 690,000 albums, and it immediately received critical acclaim. The album features many notable guest appearances, including Too Short, Run DMC, The Lox, Jay-Z, Puff Daddy, among others. Greatest Hits is a posthumous double disc of rapper Tupac's Greatest Hits, and it was released on November 24th, 1998. The album has a total of 21 songs, and 4 of them were previously unreleased songs. God Bless the Dead, Unconditional Love, Troublesome 96, and the lead single, Changes. The album sold 268,000 copies in its first week and spent a total of 433 weeks on Billboard 200. Greatest Hits has been certified diamond by the RIAA with over 5.3 million albums sold. The RIAA counts each disc in the double album as a separate unit for certification, putting the total sales at over 10.6 million. Marshall Mathers LP. It was released on May 23, 2000, with production coming primarily from Dr. Dre and Eminem. It has guest appearances from many artists, including Sticky Fingers, Bizarre, Snoop Dogg, Nate Dogg, among others. The Marshall Mathers LP debuted at number 1 on the Billboard 200, moving 1.78 million copies in its first week. It remained atop Billboard 200 for 8 consecutive weeks. Some of the songs from the album included The Real Slim Shady, The Way I Am, and Stand. The Marshall Mathers LP has been certified diamond by the RIAA with over 11 million records sold in the US, and it has sold over 25 million records worldwide. Speakerbox, The Love Below. It is a double disc album that was released on September 23rd, 2003 on Arista Records by hip-hop group Outkast. It is a double album with solo albums from each respective member of the group. Big Boy goes solo on Speakerbox and Andre 3000 goes solo on The Love Below. Speakerbox, The Love Below debuted at number 1, selling 510,000 copies in its first week. The album produced hit singles such as Hey Ya and The Way You Move, both of which hit number 1 on US Billboard Hot 100, and it also included the chart-topping single Roses. The album is certified diamond by the RIAA. Each disc in the double album counted as a separate unit for certification, totaling its sales to over 11 million units sold in the US. Please Hammer, Don't Hurt 'Em. Please Hammer, Don't Hurt 'Em was the third studio album by MC Hammer. The album was released on February 12, 1990. Hammer's Please Hammer, Don't Hurt 'Em peaked at number 1 and stayed at the top of the charts for 28 weeks. It was one of the best-selling albums of 1990, and it remains one of the best-selling albums of all time. The album had chart-topping singles that include Pray, Have You Seen Her, and Here Comes the Hammer. However, the most notable and first single of the album, You Can't Touch This, remains the most known of the releases. Please Hammer, Don't Hurt 'Em took rap music to another level of popularity. It became the first hip-hop album to be certified diamond by the RIAA with sales of over 10 million in the US. The album has sold more than 17 million copies across the world. Licensed to Ill. Licensed to Ill was rap group Beastie Boys' debut album. The album was released on November 15th, 1986. The group was signed to Def Jam. Licensed to Ill was only the second rap album to go platinum after Run DMC's Raising Hell. The single Brass Monkey went gold. The Miseducation of Lauryn Hill. On August 25th, 1998, Lauryn Hill's debut single album, The Miseducation of Lauryn Hill, was released. It debuted at number 1 on the Billboard 200 chart, selling over 422,000 copies in its first week. That set a record for the most first week sales by a female artist. Lauryn Hill received 10 Grammy nominations for the album and won 5 of them. She became the first woman to receive that many nominations and awards in one night. The Miseducation of Lauryn Hill is certified diamond by the RIAA for selling 10 million copies in the US. Lauryn Hill also became the first female to reach this achievement. Worldwide, the album has sold over 20 million records. The Miseducation of Lauryn Hill remains Hill's only solo studio album. Country Grammar. Country Grammar is a debut album by Nelly. The album was released on June 27, 2000, and its lead single was Country Grammar, Hot-ish, which peaked at number 7 on the Billboard Hot 100. Country Grammar charted on the US Billboard 200 chart consecutively for 5 weeks. In 2016, Country Grammar was certified diamond by the Recording Industry Association of America, RIAA, for its shipment of 10 million copies in the US. Curtain Call, The Hits by Eminem. The Hits is the rapper's first greatest hits album. The album was released on December 6, 2005. Curtain Call, The Hits is a compilation of Eminem's most popular songs and 4 new songs. On March 8, 2022, the album was certified diamond by the RIAA. And as always, at Change the Game TV, we give you game.
Alrighty, man. So there you have it. All 11 albums off rip. You know what I'm saying? You know, Tupac on there too, Tom. You know what I'm saying? That's why, you know what I'm saying? Why you the GOAT. You know what I'm saying? That's why I say Tupac the GOAT. You know what I'm saying? It ain't up for debate. I don't think we gotta discuss it. You know what I'm saying? You just know. You just know.
That's what I'm talking about! That's why he's the MVP! That's why he's the GOAT! The GOAT!
For as celebrated as Outkast is, I'm surprised that Outkast never had any other album go diamond so far. You would think that with the praise that people give Aquemini, you would think Aquemini be up there, but no, Speakerbox and Love Below. So hey, it is what it is. Even though we all know that Speakerbox is the better album, but I digress. But anyways, though, I'm trying to start some fire, trying to start some shit in the comment section. But anyways, though, That's just gonna about do it for this one, man. 11 albums that went diamond. Most definitely, man. Hey, notice how there's no Jay-Z, there's no Drake, there's no Lil Wayne. These so-called goats that y'all try to claim are the goats, but none of them made this list because none of them went diamond. Shit, not even your boy Kendrick Lamar is diamond. So what does that tell you? They need to step their game up. I know somebody gonna be like, but you can't say that. They in the streaming era. It's hard to go diamond these days. Can't claim you the GOAT if you ain't doing the numbers. If you ain't doing GOAT numbers, you cannot claim GOAT status. That's all I'm saying. For all you Jay-Z fans out there, all you Drake fans out there, your boy ain't touched diamond yet. Until they touch diamond, they ain't no GOATs. They just greats. But anyways, though, that's just gonna about do it for this one. I will see you all in the next video. Till then, peace out.